How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to that car vlog channel. If you don't know, I'm Andy, and today we're going to a car show. In the rain. This has been the month of February in East Tennessee. Rain. Anyway, we're going to a car show, the Knox News Auto Show. Knox News is a website for the Knoxville News Sentinel newspaper in Knoxville, Tennessee. And every year they put on a car show at our convention center down here, showcasing all of the latest models from several different car companies. And I think they even offer a chance to test drive some cars. Anyway, it's pouring down rain, so we'll see you once we get to the convention center. This is East Tennessee right now. Several areas prone to flooding. The rain just will not stop for some reason. And up ahead here, this stretch of road is completely impassable. I'll get as close as I can, but probably not going to be very close because the police are keeping anyone from going in. And just turning around to this parking lot is hairy. You can't get through there even with a big four-wheel drive. The police won't even let you try. I've been taking the longer way to the convention center, kind of trying to survey some of the flooding here in the Knoxville area. Even roads that don't normally have a flooding issue or have a lot of standing water on them. And it actually is affecting my power steering. This Kia, being a mid-90s vehicle, still has 3 separate drive belts coming off the engine. One of those goes to the power steering, which is the lowest accessory pulley on this car, and so it keeps temporarily knocking out my power steering every time water gets up on that belt and pulley. This is crazy stuff, folks. Up here, a railroad underpass that I take every single day going to work. That big jacked up Dodge up there is no problem, but check this out. This is crazy. It's nothing for this underpass to flood. Here's another one, another underpass for the same railroad, a little further on down the road. It's also nothing for that one to flood. And we finally made it to the auto show, and right here at the entrance, Bullet Edition 2019 Ford Mustang. Oh, the upgrades on this thing, these beautiful black wheels. I love this green color. Of course, you have the Bullet badge on the rear, the obvious identifier. Under the hood, 5.0 liter V8. Custom Bullet badging under there as well. The wheels come wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Climb on the inside of this beauty. Door sill Bullet. Here we have our fully digital instrument cluster. I guess it won't do anything without a key. That sucks. I wish I could see how it looks. Of course, up here between here we have our oil pressure and whatnot gauges for performance specs. Ambient lighting everywhere, including the cup holder. How cool is that? And a 6-speed manual. This is a beautiful car. And it says Bullet everywhere. There's no way you can't identify this as a Bullet Mustang. This thing is beautiful. Very sexy. Big Brembo brakes on the front. Look at the size of those discs. And only run you $51,000. Absolutely gorgeous car. I love these headlights. The DRLs, they've been used for a while, and even the detail here on the headlights themselves. That's really neat. Another look at that engine. That cold air intake. Stunning vehicle. Here's the 2019 Ford Raptor. Still using the same 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, turbocharged. I believe it gets over 400 horsepower. Walk around the exterior. These really cool Raptor running boards and step bars. Love these big wheels. Updated Fox Racing shocks on the rear. Massive Ford tailgate badge. Very beautiful truck. Big beastly truck at that. Of course, keeping with the Raptor style, we have the big Ford lettered grille. If we jump on the inside, Ford Performance sill plate. And it is something in here. I love this one has those stripes on the hood, looks really cool. Here's our gauge cluster. Also really cool looking. Here we have our Ford Sync 3 infotainment system, which all the Fords have. I love this little graphic that comes up, and this is, from what I understand, a pretty good system, pretty responsive, very easy to use. Everyone seems to really like this system. Turn that off. See, we got carbon fiber bits in certain places over this cover and on our gear selector. Very comfortable seats. I really enjoy it. Tons of room in here. Jump back out.
Right.
And into the rear. And even back here, we have insane amounts of space. Comfortable seating in the rear. Heated seats in the back. USB plugs. Even have a 110 power outlet. It may be a bit dark in here to see that, but we do have them. Love this big panoramic sunroof. This is a very nice truck. This one has options to put up to $72,000. Base price of $55,800. Awesome truck. Here is the 2019 Ford EcoSport or EcoSport, four-wheel drive, however you want to say. 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, a 6-speed automatic transmission. This is the car Ford released when they announced their intent to stop making cars and just focus on SUVs, trucks, and the Mustang. This is what they released with that announcement. Hop inside, pretty basic interior, but still very nice. Of course, you know, as all Fords have, the Sync 3 infotainment system. Not sure how I feel about this type of screen mounting. I like them better integrated into the dash instead of looking like somebody glued an iPad to the dash, but that's just me. Tiny little storage. Have a more typical automatic shifter than in the other cars. But it is decently comfortable. Now, it is small. It's not a big SUV. In fact, I'm not even sure they're classifying it as an SUV. More of a crossover maybe, but it is four-wheel drive. Get into the rear. That might be an issue. I won't be climbing in there. Like I said, it is small and I'm tall. The back is where it gets interesting. Instead of having a lift gate, they have a swing open tailgate on this vehicle. Much like RAV4s of old. Really neat. Kind of neat anyway. It kind of swings out kind of far if you're parked into a parking spot. But there's no lift gate to hit your head on, and I don't know, it's decently nice. give an average MPG rating of 25 miles to the gallon, 23.29. Base price of $27,000. This one's optioned to $29,300. So also, as far as new cars go, fairly affordable and not entirely ugly. Once again, small. And here's the main buzz from Ford for 2019, the return of the Ranger. The 2019 Ford Ranger, standard with 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. I believe that is the only engine you're going to get, as well as the 10-speed automatic transmission. Now this, of course, is a quad cab version, which makes this the first ever quad cab Ford Ranger. Let's walk around and get a shot of the body style. Love these new taillights. Very F1, more F250-esque, more like the Super Duties, I think. Drop the gate. Nothing major back here, but it's got a pretty substantial bed on it for a quad. Taking a walk around. This is the Lariat edition. Let's go hop on in the interior. It's even got step boards on it. Inside of the truck is not luxurious, but the seats are decently comfortable. There's our automatic shifter with a 10-speed automatic, 4-wheel drive selector. Their infotainment system, climate controls. I like this truck. Decent center console, not huge, but it'll do. It still has a handbrake right here. Instead of electronic parking brake or a pedal, it still has a brake that's activated by a lever. That's really nice. Sunglass holder, nothing special. Now let's get into the back, because Ford's never made a quad cab Ranger before. Let's see what the back of this is like. Okay. So for short trips, it's okay. I wouldn't ride a long trip back here. The fact that you can get 4 people in here with 4 doors is really neat. Kudos to Ford for bringing back the Ranger and getting back into the mid-size truck segment. A new Ranger will start you out at $38,000. This one is optioned to $43,000 with the Lariat package and many other features, like the 18-inch chrome wheels, which are not ugly. I must say, I think they did well. Once again, kudos for bringing back the mid-size truck, Ford. Got the new F-150 Limited. You even have it scrolled across the hood. That's really nice. I love those DRLs. 2019. This one has the V6 EcoBoost 3.5 liter. Base price is $70,000. This one's $74,000, and this is just a gorgeous truck. I love this color on this truck. Let's hop in. Power step boards. I don't know if you saw that. Let's do that again. There they go. And here they come. Illuminated sill plate, Limited. We step into the truck, close the door. This Limited package is gorgeous. Here we have this simulated wood grain, this brown leather. More of the wood grain over here on this cover here. I like this. Limited badging. This thing is sweet. See, can we open that up? We can. And we have a substantial center console storage area. Absolutely massive in the new F-150. And just look at this interior. I love this. I love the view over the hood. Big panoramic sunroof. This is a very, very nice truck. I love those power running boards. I can't get over that. That's really nice. It tucks away. You can't even see them. You really can't see them unless you get down. Getting in the back, This thing has just about as much room as the Raptor back here, with the same amenities. I really like this truck. I got plenty of room back here. The rear door panels, very nice design. Beautiful truck. These wheels are massive. Say 22s, these are 22-inch wheels. Standard. There's the new rear taillights for the Limited, very nice. And the Ford rear step, which they've already pulled out for getting into the bed. Very nice. Step up here, you have your grab handle, which is no longer located here in the bed. It's actually integrated in with the step, and into the bed you go. Very, very easy entry. I really like this. And getting out is also an absolute breeze. Very nice truck. And under the tailgate, dual exhaust tips, even though it's an EcoBoost. That's a nice truck. Here we have Lincoln's all-new Navigator, the Escalade Killer. I think the first thing you notice looking at this vehicle is these wheels. These things are crazy. Those are very nice. And very, very big wheels. We're talking 22 inches. Very big, bold front end styling. Massive chrome grille. Get inside, it even gets even nicer. And this one is the Black Label. Lincoln Black Label comes with all kinds of perks and features. This seat is in a short person's position. Give me a second. Oh, that's way better. Okay. But look at this beautiful interior on this car. Here we have a fully digital instrument cluster. I wish I could turn it on because from the videos I've seen, it is one of the coolest instrument clusters in the SUV game. Here's our automatic transmission selector, just these 4 buttons and switches. No rotaries, no levers. Very nice, very stylish. Here's our climate control and radio controls. I love that. Our infotainment system. Huge screen. Once again, we have the iPad style mounting. I don't like that at all. Beautiful simulated wood grain. All kinds of storage in here. Here we have a wireless charging pad for your phone. USBs. Over here's our hidden cup holders, which looks like they have ambient lighting as well. Still have a nice center console with a latch on each side for driver and passenger. Gorgeous interior. I mean, I love the inside of this car. We have a base price. The new Navigator starts at $96,000. This Black Label, $100,000. Unbelievable. This is a very nice vehicle. Now we do have the twin turbocharged 3.5 liter V6 and the 10-speed automatic transmission, just like the Raptor and that F-150 over there. And despite its size, because it has that EcoBoost engine, it doesn't say EcoBoost, I'm just assuming, 18 miles to the gallon average in this monster of a vehicle. This is something else. Look at this thing. Let's get in the back. Even the speaker grills. Look at these. These are amazing. The second row is just as luxurious, just as beautiful. I figured out how to put the seat up now. Well, somebody put that seat down. I can't get it back up. Let's try the other side. There we go. That seat back up. Now the second row seats are manually adjustable. No power back here. If we get in, it's comfortable back here. We have our climate controls and whatnot for the second row. And we have these awesome screens for whatever you may need on the back of both seats. Really, really nice. These are super cool. The Navigator is, of course, a 3-row SUV. Just as much luxury back here. I hope the lighting is sufficient enough to see that. The rear cargo area does suffer when the third seats are in place. However, it looks like we have power adjustments, or power. Oh, that does the second row. That's really cool. Third row. Here we go. Push the button, and the third row seats fold completely down. So third row right, third row left, the push of a button, and your third row seats lower to enhance the size of your loading floor. Now, it looks like you can, there we go. One button brings both of them back up. Man, this thing is something. If we close this lift gate down, it is soft close, which is awesome. Just touch it and it pulls itself in. Love these new taillights with the light bar that runs all the way across the back of the car. LEDs, the black Lincoln lettering across the back. Absolutely stunning SUV. I don't know if I can get it back open now. There it is. Had to find the button. This is something here. This is a very beautiful vehicle. And only $100,000, so I'll take two. For all you van lovers out there, including my wife, here's the 2019 Chrysler Pacifica Limited. Let's hop on the interior right away. First of all, look at this really nice sporty gauge cluster in a van. Here we have our turn dial automatic transmission selector. Of course, here's our Uconnect infotainment system. We'll accept so we can get into there. Nice system, reasonably responsive, just about a half second of lag maybe. I like it though. Of course, we have more climate controls in addition to these here. Decent center storage. We have plenty of places to plug stuff in. USB, aux input. Here's another USB. Big storage down below. There's more here. And this thing is really nice. Obviously, in my family, I'm not the minivan lover. My wife is, but this thing is really nice. Let's get out. Let's get in the back. No power? Oh well. It has them, it just doesn't do it like that, apparently. Here we have bucket seats in the second row. Just like in our last two vans. Not a bad seating position. We have rear entertainment screens that fold up, headphone jacks, HDMI, USB, and that is on both sides. Occupy them, children. This big sunroof that goes all the way back to the second row as well, and I think it looks like we have a third row sunroof as well. I don't know how to control that, but it appears that we do. And of course, here's our power sliding doors. Push that button. I don't think they're going to do it. Well, that kind of sucks. We'll close it ourselves. There. In the rear, we have, even with the third row in its upright position, we still have a really nice amount of cargo room. More than maybe a little bit more than our Nissan Quest. Of course, here's our power rear seat controls. If we wanted to do left or right or both, hit the button, and they're toggle switches actually, and now we can fold the seats flat and bring them back up as well with a push of a button. Over here, a little bit more storage. I don't see really anything in there. Not sure if something goes in there and they took it out for the show or not. Here we'll close the back, maybe. Power liftgate as well. Pacifica S Limited. Once again, I'm not a van lover, my wife is, but this is a gorgeous vehicle. I love this black on black look with the wheels. Very, very nice. Nice, stylish front end as well. I gotta say, I would not hate driving this thing, and I'm not a van lover. Base price of $44,000. This one's optioned with the limited package to $50,000. We have a 3.6 liter V6 engine and 9-speed automatic transmission with that turn dial shifting. This thing is nice. Check out the 2019 Lexus LC 500 Coupe. Let's just start with this color, shall we? That's awesome. The size of these wheels, this design, that is something. 20-inch wheels. Man, this thing is, that's massive. Check out the front end styling. I love this daytime running lamp, how it flows into the inside of the headlight housing. You have these multiple pod LED headlights. The massive hourglass Lexus grille, which is signature to their styling. Love how you come along the side, you have these big rear haunches. Come around the back, here's our taillights, just as wild as the front end. Almost like these multi-level LED taillights in the back. I hope you can see what that looks like. That's really, really cool. Just a very aggressive styled vehicle. These door handles, if you push here and pull, opens right up. And I'm a big fella, so I'm not going to climb into the seat, but appears to be very supportive bucket seats. Here's our fully digital gauge cluster, infotainment system. Here's our gear selector, which is something. Assuming this is the selector, there's your park button. Lexus touchpad control. Just scroll, and it's also the clicker, so you click it, and now I just selected a radio station. How neat is that? And it does have back seats for children, just for children. See, go back to that window sticker. I imagine the price of this is not small. $92,000 plus options, $101,000 for a Lexus LC 500. Once again, I'll take two. Powertrain, we have a 5-liter V8, 471 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque, and 10-speed automatic transmission. Paddle shifters in manual mode. This is wow. This is just wow. Here it is, the new Mercedes AMG GTC. Under the hood, 4-liter bi-turbo or twin turbocharged V8 engine, producing 550 horsepower and 502 foot-pound of torque. Oh, sorry about that. On the back, we have these beautiful, massive black forged wheels in the back. Updated taillights, which are really nice. As you can tell here, here's your automatic spoiler. Come around the side. Absolutely stunning vehicle. Of course, it is also convertible, roadster. Climb inside, see how that works out. Oh! And the interior in this thing is just as stunning as the exterior. So our gauge cluster up here, our infotainment screen with the touchpad and the wheel. I love these buttons here. Here's our engine start stop button. And the way, and our drive select, the way these are arranged in a V8 engine type pattern, so cool. Here's your exhaust valves. Here's your gear selector. Man, this thing is phenomenal inside. Very, very supportive sport bucket seats in this thing. Let's get this window sticker and see what's happening on it. Speed shift, dual clutch 7-speed transmission. Oh man, this thing is amazing. Sticker price of $168,000. 168,000 reasons why I probably need to get out of this car. But I really don't want to, man. This thing is amazing. Although I am way too big to be getting in and out of this car. We close this door. Man, this thing is awesome. Come around the front, see the nose styling. Get down. I mean, this thing comes at you, you know it's serious. Can't see much on that bi-turbo V8 engine, but that thing is powerful. Check out this thing, the Defiant EV electric roadster. Let's just start at the front end. That's really neat, a little bug-eye look. I like that. It's a 3-seater, so we have one person in front, full harness, 2 in the back, removable hardtop. 3-wheeled, so we have 1 up front, and then of course we have the 2 in the rear. Nothing special needed. Plug into your 110. Got a little card here. Up to 200 miles of range.
200 miles a day range.
That's crazy. A daily range of 200 miles, 8-hour recharge, 70 miles an hour. This thing will go on the interstate. $19,000. That's crazy. That's really cool. Now apparently this is in pre-production. It's not on sale yet. I just gave the guy my info. Maybe one day I can review and test drive this thing. This is super cool. And the big announcement from Chrysler is the release, finally, of the Jeep Gladiator pickup truck for 2020. They've finally taken and made the Wrangler-based pickup truck, and it looks good. Begin on the outside. We do have the updated front end from the current Jeep Wranglers, going back to the fender-mounted signal lights and running lamps. We still have, of course, your traditional removable Jeep doors, but now we have this pickup bed in this truck. Man, this is crazy. Of course, now that it's a truck, you don't have the spare tire rear mounted. You're going to have it underneath the truck like a regular truck. Here we have our integrated third brake light above the tailgate handle. I like the way this one's spec'd out with this black and the red outline letters. LED tail lamps. Let's see if we can get in. I don't think we can, but of course you have your Jeep Wrangler interior that's brought over to this truck.
This has a higher torque capacity than
Gorgeous. Let's see if there's any specs on here. There are no pricing specs. Payload of 1,600 pounds though in the bed. That's really, really nice. So this thing is not just a Jeep. This thing can haul stuff too. Love this Rubicon, the way this looks on this truck, this new hood. This thing is gorgeous. I'm sure there's a lot of people that cannot wait for this thing to go on sale. Unbelievable. They finally made the Gladiator, and they did a good job. Alright, and leaving the auto show, and maybe in the background you can see the Sun Sphere here in Knoxville. Anyways, had a pretty good time at the show. Got some footage of some good cars. I hope you enjoy that. Some of the new models from different manufacturers that were at the show this weekend. Also got to test drive a few new Chevy models and took a test ride in a Tesla Model 3 dual motor, which was really cool. Although there's no video footage of the Tesla because I couldn't. Their employee had to go with me, and they can't have even so much as their voices on video. So, bummer. But I'll probably make the test drives a separate video. As for inside the show, I hope you all enjoy the video footage of that.
I'm kind of an amateur at this whole going to the car show thing, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless and find out about some of the new models that are out if you're considering one. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. Anyway, if you did like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. You'll know when my next videos go up. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at that car vlog channel. Share the video if you feel so inclined. Thanks for watching. I will see you all here soon, hopefully. Bye.